Hi, welcome to Thomas Brown Coaching. Today I want to look at gratitude and how important it is to have gratitude in our life. And especially as a starting point if we want to start something new. We often look at lack and what we don't have, and how lack can kind of dictate our thought process into something negative. Sometimes we think like we don't have this, or I don't have this in order for me to move forward. Lack kind of limits our progress, and it kind of puts us towards more about perfection rather than progress. And if we get into a habit of looking at the things that we don't have or we don't have yet, or comparing ourselves to others around us, it can definitely, hold us back and keep us in a place where we're not moving forward. So gratitude is very important. For instance, if we want to feed our bodies, right? If we have no energy, we will go and eat something to fill us up. And in my mind, that's what gratitude is. So we're trying to fill our bodies so that we have energy, so that we have the right mindset, we have the right tools in place, so that we can move forward and we can feel good about ourselves when we do it. What I recommend that people do around gratitude is to have a good think about it. What you do have rather than what you don't. And if you can make, a list of the things that you do have. And oftentimes people say, "Oh no, I don't have anything. I don't have much. I can't think of anything." Well, like for instance, if you are sick, being sick sometimes puts things into perspective. If we have the flu, or if we hurt our leg or hurt any part of our body, we kind of appreciate that part of our body that we might have hurt, or our body in general, if we have the flu or something like that. It kind of brings back perspective of what we do have at that stage, like it makes us grateful that we're healthy. And gratitude works like that. So you could be grateful for your health. You'd be grateful to have a roof over your head. Be grateful to be able to walk, because some people can't, But even those that might not be able to walk, they use what they have. And that's what gratitude is. It's looking at what you do have rather than what you don't. And making a list of, the things that you're grateful for, the people that you might have around you, the skills that you have, your thought process, and being grateful for the kind of person who you are. And that's really important, We often look at what we haven't achieved, what mistakes we have made, and we dwell on those things. Over the course of a year, if let's say every day was really good, right, we often remember that one day that wasn't. Instead of looking at the 364 days of the year that were fantastic, we will not always, but we will tend to go towards or gravitate towards the days that didn't work out so well. And, that's fine to reflect on that, but not to focus on it. What I want to do here is to kind of divert your focus on to the things that you do have right now, what you have in your ability, and to take note of them, These are your foundation that you can work from. And then anything else that you want to build, you can add on to that. And make sure you're, fully aware of what you do have, rather than what you don't. Instead, look at what you want to have or what you want to achieve, and to add on to what's already there. Your mind, your body, the person who you are, that's your foundation. Your gratitude kind of fills that up. It's what gives you energy to keep on going, to get more out of life. And I think a good idea, and something that I did myself, and you don't have to do exactly what I did. You can make a list of everything that you're grateful for. It's always good to write these things down. When they're written down, they seem more tangible, and you can kind of get your head around where you are. and where you have gotten and the things you have achieved. A good thing to do also is to, and this is what I did, I got up for a certain period of time. So let's say maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I got up every day, every morning. I wrote down two or three things that I was grateful for. Just each day. It doesn't have to be something that happened the day before or anything like that. It can just be in general, something that didn't come into your mind straight away when you're writing the original list, and just keep on adding to it. You know, these are the things that fill us. These are the things that make us who we are. Like being grateful for certain experiences in life that have taught you certain things. Even being grateful for certain mistakes. I personally have learned so much from mistakes I've made, and they have shaped me to who I am. So, like, you know, you might see them as a negative thing that might have happened, or you can see it from a different perspective and see what you've learned from them, you know, which is always good. And I think within every mistake, there is something to learn from about yourself, and also how you reacted to it well, at the time, and how you would react to it now. So like there might be a change in there that you didn't notice, or a shift that you didn't notice that happened at the time or over a period of time, but like that shapes you who you are. Over time pretty much shapes everything, and yeah, we develop. So you get to a certain point. So yeah, please try to be as grateful as you can for what you have done and where you have gotten. And tomorrow is always a new day, but we can work on it today, you know? So yeah, that's me on gratitude. Please feel free, I haven't mentioned this before, to leave any comments, or if you want to contact me or anything, you can go onto my website. My contact details are there. Yeah, so until the next video, I hope you have a fantastic day, full of gratitude and full of positivity, you know? Okay, take care. Bye-bye.